Creative Rebel, this is the summer where everything changes for you. Why? Because you are actually now choosing to go into the places you don't want to go. Bring love, bring compassion, bringing empathy, bringing acceptance to them, which is what alchemizes, rewires, and recodes the very things you think and potentially are holding you back, right? This is the summer where you turn your blocks into your fuel, where you turn your stagnation and stuckness into your success and stratospheric acceleration. This is where you turn your limitations, your doubts, your fears into your greatest artistic assets. This is you stepping into your highest artistic timeline. This is you in the archetype, the blueprint, the avatar of your superstar self, of the artistic warrior. Because not only does the world need you, the planet, your family, but your artist needs you. Welcome to Healed Artist Summer. Last summer, we were all about Hot Artist Summer. And of course, that is a core pillar and cornerstone of Healed Artist Summer. But this is really your moment to anchor in, solidify, rest, recalibrate, heal on the deepest, most profound cellular level, so you can ascend, accelerate, step into the template that your artist soul came to the planet to be. Now, so many people, so many artists and people in the spiritual space particularly are aware of these concepts that it's a vibrational universe. We're all energy. We are co-creators of our reality. And things like manifestation and conscious creation are now evolving into our common language, which is so beautiful. But there's also a lot of superficiality. There's also a lot of surface level tools that are being thrown around. And while they can be fun and obviously offer results, I know you're looking for the deep inner work that not only is science-backed, but it sustains itself. It stands the test of time. It stands the test of stress. It stands the test of obstacles that will inevitably come because it's part of this human experience, which is why I'm inviting you to truly, truly, truly look at yourself, look at your lineage, look in your heart, look at the parts of you you don't want to look at, because that is the bedrock of your quantum leap. Now, I'm talking about like DNA level recoding and recalibration. Yes, this is stuff we do with tapping. And as you know, or maybe you're new to the page, woo, today there's a little bee right here. That has to be a symbol for someone. It's a honeybee. What will that mean? Like sweetness and prosperity and connection. To me, it means ensemble. Bee, the beehive, the creative hive. Let's create our hive. The creative hive. This is your summer to do that. But maybe you're new here, maybe you're not. Hi, I'm Sera. I am a Russian trained actress, international performer, certified dream awake EFT tapping practitioner, Reiki facilitator, breathwork facilitator, quantum healer, spiritual life coach in training, but truly like a renegade of consciousness, right? I'm also a writer, and I have more coming with that. However, for this moment right now, I'm going through one of the biggest timeline collapses of my entire life yet. And so much magic is unfolding. So many manifestations are coming into form. So much support, synchronicities, like visions, psychic gifts coming online. Like there's so much happening behind the scenes, which is why I haven't been showing up in the same consistency I want to be. However, I know I've been being initiated and prepared to hold this container, to hold a beautiful select group of creative baddie souls who are ready to quantum leap into their highest artistic timeline. Not in autumn, not next year, not in 3 months, now, this summer. Like this has come through so quickly and so robustly and so potently. I don't even have like a link to give you right now. It'll come in the coming days. But I wanted to let you know that we are going to journey together this summer through 3 portals, poignant, potent portals of group EFT tapping circles, including somatics, breathworks, ancestral healing, inner child work. This is all the work that allows you to become a better manifester, by the way. It's not just about the pretty affirmations or the vision board. Those are all fun and wonderful and amazing, but it's about healing your ancestral line. It's about changing energy patterns. It's about liberating yourself, your family, your lineage, and creating a new coherent field of energy for you to operate from and manifest your wildest dreams. And this is the state where everything you want starts to come to you, right? We want to evolve to the point where we get to embody this sentiment, this mantra, I do less and attract more, because that's what happens when you raise your frequency, when the very epigenetic makeup of your cells vibrate differently. You attract. The reality you attract is the reality that's most dominant in your system, in your consciousness, literally at the vibrational DNA level, because DNA is consciousness, and more of our DNA is being awoken at this time as the world rebirths into the new earth, into the new artistic paradigm. And make no mistake, creative rebel, this rebirth is happening through you. This rebirth is happening through you, because that is why you came to the planet. That is the level of badassery that you are. So I want you to know that, and drop that in the comments below. I am a creative badass here to co-create the new artistic paradigm, and I want to support you. We're meant to do this in the ensemble. We're meant to do this in community, and it is my honor and privilege and joy to create 3 epic workshops, masterclasses, initiations that we're going to do over the course of 6 weeks to 2 months. We're going to meet as a collective and go on these deep journeys together. You're going to get the recordings. There's going to be breathwork practices, extra tapping practices, ultimately a space for you to come home to yourself, to your artist, to heal residual trauma, very active trauma, doubts, fears, lack, limitations, belief patterns that are keeping you stuck. This is the summer to do it. This is the summer you set yourself free, you set your artist free, and you set those dreams in motion in a whole new octave of energy, because you're not focusing on making something happen. You're creating the ecosystem inside of yourself to draw it all to you. If I'm going back to the bee reference, right? We're creating that garden, that ecosystem, that vessel, that you're the honey, baby. You're the honey, and the bees can't help but come. So I would love to have you on this journey. If it resonates, pay close attention to this space. The super early bird investment will drop only to my email list. So if you're subscribed to the YouTube channel, but not to my email list, I encourage you to do so. You can either sign up for one of my 2 freebies below, Activate Your Artist Life. That's a manifestation tap that's going to change your life, or the EFT tapping script, Clear Anxiety Now. Remember, tapping lowers the stress hormone cortisol by 43%. This is a tapping script you want in your back pocket. You can print it out. You can do it before bed. You can do it in the morning. You don't have to look at a screen. It's yours to keep, and I highly encourage you to take advantage of it. And we're also going to have amazing other offerings, discounted offerings to work more closely one-on-one with me, because I understand the high potential of those containers, because I have mentors I work with too, right? I have amazing guides and facilitators that hold me in spaces and heal blind spots that I can't do on my own. But I also want it to be accessible and open to those ready to take the leap. And remember, whenever you invest in yourself, that's already creating the spiritual vessel to receive the very thing you're looking for. And one last note that's coming through right now: the money you want, the role you want, the relationship you want, the house you want, the travel you want, all those things, you think there's something around that blocking you. And it actually usually almost all the time has nothing to do with that. It most likely has to do with unhealed sentiments you have toward your mother or your father, or some kind of contraction with a sibling, or an ancestral story or pattern that's super active inside of your timeline, your DNA, all these things, right? The block is never where we think it is. And when we give ourselves space to go within, to harness these incredible tools, EFT is taking this loving scalpel to any place your nervous system is shut down to receiving love, any part of your brain that's no, I can't let go, I have to stay afraid, or any part of you that's bracing for the worst case scenario. You're here to recode yourself for the best case scenario. Drop that in the comments below. I am recoding myself and my artist for the best case scenario, because I fucking deserve it. I don't know if you're allowed to write that word in the comments, but you can make up your own. Okay, I've missed you. I love you. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. It's going to be a party. Send this video to anyone you know who wants to join this journey. I'll see you inside the email list. I'll keep you posted on YouTube, but I highly recommend you grabbing either of those practices, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao. Mwah.